The clarinet is a woodwind instrument, just like the flute, but it has a reed, which is where vibrations happen to make sound. It makes an awesome mellow sound. The clarinet is for the noble, the strong. The clarinet is what we call epic. The clarinet is always played by awesome people. Do you like Minecraft? You'll like the clarinet. If you like chocolate or vanilla, you will like the clarinet. Do you have a mouth? You're going to be great at the clarinet. Do you like SpongeBob? Clarinet. If you like Disney, you'll like the clarinet. Need something that fits into a backpack? Clarinet! Do you love your family? You should play the clarinet. It's perfect for introverts and extroverts. It can play high notes and low notes, melody and counter melody. What's this? A Star Wars musical book for the clarinet? Do you like Legos? You'll like the clarinet. Do you like sports? You'll like the clarinet. Do you dislike sports? You'll like the clarinet. Choose awesome. Choose the clarinet. This is the trumpet. It is a brass instrument, and I know you're wondering, are all trumpets that ugly? No, I just like my ugly trumpet. A common misconception about the trumpet is that because it only has 3 valves, it's easy to play. No instrument is easy to play. All of them take the same amount of practice to get good at. So you're probably wondering how it is that an instrument can only have 3 valves but can play more than 3 notes. It turns out that brass instruments require vibrations from the lips to change notes. So I can play the trumpet with no valves but played many different notes. That was a few notes right there. I could then press down one valve by itself, which would change the pitch. But still allow me to play many notes that way. This is how we can get a bunch of notes out of a trumpet. The same amount of notes you can get out of a flute or a clarinet or a trombone. If you like loud noises, the trumpet is probably for you. If you like to annoy your brothers and sisters, the trumpet is a great tool for doing that. And if you love hearing your parents say, "Get out of here and go practice in the yard, that is way too loud," the trumpet is your instrument. If you want to listen to some famous trumpet players, look up Phil Smith and Miles Davis. Now, you're not supposed to have favorites, but this is the only instrument with a slide. It's called the trombone. It's a brass instrument just like the trumpet. People always think the trombone looks heavy or that you have to be tall to play the trombone. These things aren't true. The trombone weighs about the same as the trumpet, it's just a little longer. And if you're on the shorter side, it's okay. You can still play the trombone. So if you like the sound of the trombone, go ahead and play it. Trombone players are always cool because they usually have a sense of humor. Successful trombone players often have a natural ear for music. They've got chill. They've got sharp wits. One of the first steps into learning how to play the trombone is to do "Live Long and Prosper, Spock." Some trombone players manage to turn their instrument into a flamethrower. The trombone cannot be used for baton twirling. It is one of the most affordable band instruments. Really advanced trombone players wear them on their head as a hat. Trombone players like to consume all types of sugar, G Fuel, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You can play glissandos on the trombone. Which makes it a lot of fun. It's also the only instrument that can make race car noises. Is it as complicated as it looks? Why don't you find out? You may not know, but the flute uses just as much, if not more air than a tuba. Gotta have big lungs! Do you enjoy blowing out 100 birthday candles all at once? Play the flute. Like blowing up balloons? Play the flute. Do you want to sound like a cartoon bird? Play the flute. And if you really enjoy blowing down the houses of fairy tale pigs, the flute is the instrument for you. Perfect for those nights singing karaoke when you need a microphone. Parents love it more than a balanced breakfast. Mozart once wrote an opera about this instrument, the highest sounding of the beginning for band instrument. Same number of keys as there are buttons on an Xbox controller. The most portable and compact of all of the band instruments. The most shiny of the beginning four band instruments, although the trumpets will tell you otherwise. Easy to fit into a backpack, easy to carry on your walk home.
I'm Batman on a flute.
In all seriousness, pick the instrument that you like and the instrument that you want to play, and don't just pick something because your friend wants to play it or because you have some preconceived notions about the instrument. For example, there's no such thing as a boy or a girl instrument. It doesn't exist. You can play anything that you want to play. So I highly encourage you to just do some research, listen to the instruments, listen to the flute, clarinet, trumpet, trombone, find the one whose sound that you like best, and that should be the instrument that you start on.